Today on Girl Chat, the hilarious Tony Rock is our guest bro host. Plus, a study says 50% of women have a Plan B man. Do you? And is 3 a crowd? How to ask your partner for a threesome. Then, the lovely and talented Roma Downey is here. Plus, we have deals you don't want to miss. It's Deals on the Reel. The Reel starts now.
This is our time. Don't waste another minute. This is our time. Grab a phone, it's time to look in. Starting right now. It's our life, we got a choice. It's our time, so starting right now. Grab a phone, it's time to look in. Starting right now.
Welcome to the Reel! Now, as you can see, Tamara isn't here. She's actually under the weather today. Get well soon, Tam. However, I am super excited to introduce our guest bro host for the day. He's a stand-up comedian and actor you can currently see starring in the CBS comedy series Living Biblically. When was this? Yes, everyone give it up for Tony Rock. He's like, yes.
Hello. Thanks for having me, ladies.
Yay, we
It
love
is a
having
pleasure.
you here. We love having you.
I feel like I snuck into the hair salon. Like, this is like, guys don't usually come here. I just want to get all the
And you're
juice.
so polite. Backstage, you was like, I'm just gonna follow what you guys do. I'm not gonna get in your way or nothing. You are a part of us today, man.
I'm the girl scout. I'm ready to be here.
Well, this is your first time at the Girl Chat table as a co-host, so can you keep it real?
I keep it real all the time.
I love
Okay,
it.
okay,
I love
we're
it.
about to
All
get
the
started.
time.
We're gonna see.
I love it.
All right, first up, a lot of people believe that in life it's always important to have a backup plan. But what about having a backup man? A recent survey done by onepoll.com revealed that half of women in marriages and relationships have a Plan B man in mind in case their current relationship doesn't work out. And get this. The backup man is usually someone they've known for years
Yep.
and would drop everything to be with them.
What do you
If
mean
asked.
known for years? Like your mailman?
No, like
No.
someone that either has like always had a crush on you, was always like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. If I ever could get the chance, trust me, Jeannie, you have a bunch of them. No, I'm telling you, like guys that'll be like either knew you from when you were younger,
I see.
family, friends,
Yeah.
you know?
I want to hear what Tony had to say about this.
I thought it was gonna go in order. Like, I gotta go first.
It ain't no order.
Well,
You're
listen,
free.
every
You're the new
woman,
guy.
every woman has a backup man, whether they know it or not.
Oh, okay.
It's like
okay.
at work, they call him the work husband. He's the backup man, right?
Okay, and
he's
then-
the guy that knows you just like your husband does. He's very flirtatious with you. He's respectful.
Whoa.
But if something happens and husband can't can't keep up his duties,
You really believe
he's
that?
ready to slide in like, so you okay? You all right?
Knows you like your husband, like biblically?
I'm actually on board now because what you just said, whether you know it or not, so whether my
Right.
intentions or not are there to hit up
Right.
the backup plan, the backup man is already sitting there waiting
Right.
for the
There's
fall.
a guy
pretty
that loves,
much.
Listen, there's a guy that loves all three of y'all in the background, just waiting. He's your friend. He's, hey, how you doing every day? And
No,
you know,
I think
he's
what
waiting.
they're
Okay.
talking about though is that the woman knows that there is a guy that she always has
Yes.
on in the back
But-
side.
Listen,
It's like having
listen,
one on the side. That's what they call.
I have a friend that was with a young lady for years.
Is this friend you?
No, not me. No, not me.
Okay.
He broke up with this girl. They broke up, and within 3 months, she was married.
right.
So that guy was there the whole time, right?
right.
He
That was a
lingering.
I
backup. That was
don't-
her backup plan.
Look at me.
I
That's
don't-
interesting.
Come on, girl. I think that every woman, I always think it's usually their ex.
Yeah, well, it
That's
could be-
usually the backup man. If they're, was that a yes or a no? Oh, I just heard, oh. I'm like, wait. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. I obviously don't have one currently in my marriage because I think you shouldn't have that when you're married. I get
Right.
it having when you have a boyfriend.
Right.
When you're married, like that man should be your A, B, C, D, E, F, G plan because you want to make that work.
LMNOP.
You don't
Yes.
want your marriage not to work.
Yes.
But I think when I had a boyfriend, I always thought it was like the ex that always was still trying to get back with me.
But then usually when the woman breaks up with the ex, usually she's done. When a woman breaks up with you, she out.
That's what I'm saying.
But
That's
it's nice to know that they still wanted you and that if you wanted, and usually the reason
No.
why it was my backup plan, this is
Yeah,
terrible,
yeah.
people,
Right.
is because it's usually the person that would hurt that current guy's feelings the most.
Oh,
But
the
it's usually
get
the one-
back man. He'll be the get back
He's
man.
the one that usually he's most insecure about. Like,
Right.
most men are most insecure about, like, your ex.
Yeah.
And then if that guy either dumps you, you have the backup plan,
Yes.
get back with your ex, and then he's like, I knew y'all was in love and talking this whole time.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah,
was
but
probably
I
messing
think-
around, and I'll be like, yup.
I kind of agree
Even
more
if I
with
wasn't.
Tony. This is usually a man that you haven't had sex
Yep.
with. It's usually a man that's really your friend. Y'all can go out to dinner,
Hello.
stuff like that. Yeah.
get that.
Tony, are you backup plans? How many women?
Oh, I'm back up to nobody. I'm starting.
You don't have to wait,
I'm not coming off the bench.
right? No, I
you
get
know,
that, though.
I think for men, though, I think that they have a backup plan, but they call them side chicks. That's what I think. Oh, yeah, look, the audience agreeing. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, but what kind of backup plan is that? Like, if we have to be
Well,
realistic, that never really works
It's weird
out.
to me that
you know
the
what?
survey said
Wait,
more
let
than-
Tony-
Okay.
I think the guy that has a relationship and has a side chick has never been fully committed to the relationship
100%.
to begin
That's
with.
what I was gonna say.
Okay.
I was
But-
just gonna say that if you have a backup person, there is no way that you can be fully invested in the person that you're with because you're always thinking about that escape route. You're always thinking you got something else behind you.
Right.
So more than 50% of women are
That's what
actually
they
lovers.
say.
That doesn't sound right, sisters. We gotta do better than that. We owe ourselves the best, so we gotta give ourselves
Now,
the best.
I don't have a
You
problem with
need-
I
no.
think you should protect yourself as a
No,
woman.
no.
I think the
You-
reason why a lot of these women have a plan B is because they're not being treated right in their relationship.
No,
so
they
they're-
didn't say that they weren't being treated right.
No, but she
I'm
did. That's
saying,
it.
I'm guessing.
I agree.
She's saying we have to do better as women. Yes, I agree. We have to do better as women. You shouldn't
Right.
be doing this, obviously.
Yes.
We're having a real conversation,
Girl,
not a
protect
moral
yourself.
conversation.
I like how y'all clap at everything. She make a point. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, she right too. Oh, well,
It's
Tony
usually
did make
different,
a.
it's different people, different
Yeah.
ones. Like they was like, nah, for me.
Yes.
But
Tony, do you want some claps? That's what
I
it
know, I
is.
got some.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you.
there we go. I'm sorry, go
do you
ahead.
get what I'm saying though? Like a lot of the time, if a woman's looking for a plan B, it's probably because one, she's not sure about plan A, or she's protecting herself, like Lonnie said, where like this isn't moving right, or like I don't know if he's gonna ask me to marry him. I don't know if he's cheating on me himself.
Right.
So just in case he's doing something, I low-key want to make sure I'm good over here
I
too.
always say, if you're not married, multi-date. So that's why I kind of agree
How
with
do you
this.
get to marriage
should-
if you're multi-dating?
No, you should multi.
You can.
You
Oh,
can.
yeah, you can.
Yeah.
It's the
yeah.
strongest survive.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
one that
Yeah.
likes
It's like
puts himself
Survivor,
out
baby.
there.
No,
The
you know what
one.
it's like? You know what it's like being on The Bachelor. It's like 30 women and you just dating them all, and then you go, this one's the best one.
Yes.
29, get out of here. I'm gonna go with this
This
one.
is true. And I think with multi-dating, I don't know if you roll like this, Lonnie, but when I date, I actually do want to let everybody know that I'm out there and I'm
Yeah.
just having fun so that you do you too, because I don't want to get caught slipping and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings when I look like I had several backup plans and I'm making you feel like you're the one.
I actually think, and tell me if I'm wrong, Tony, that makes a man want to be with you even more. I would think that would, because men love the
Yeah.
chase.
Right.
Do you agree? Like if you knew she's just out here, you're gonna go so hard because in your mind you don't know what the other dudes are doing.
Yeah.
So you're like,
Right.
yo, how can I outdo all these dudes? But she never wants to multi-date
Yeah.
again. Do you think that's true?
I agree with that. Great claps, hold up. Hold for claps, okay. I agree with that, but it works for women also. Sometimes you tell a girl, like, I just want to date casually, let's just have fun, and then they say they're okay with it. They say they're okay with it. And then once you really, start going and
When you
putting
start
it down
going.
like you're supposed to put it down,
Yeah,
put
they're
it
like, who
down.
is this chick? Why do you gotta be with her?
Yeah.
It's like you thought you was cool with it in the beginning.
Yeah.
So
How do they do you? How they say it? Do it like
First of all, you ain't gonna be running around.
Agreed.
All right, well, speaking of having a plan B, a lot of couples try to spice up their sex life by bringing another person into the bedroom. That's right, we're about to go there, but...
Oh, no claps for that? No claps for that?
No.
Because they feel
they
it
are not
themselves for a
feeling
second.
it.
But how do you bring up that conversation with your boo? Well, a recent article on brides.com has some suggestions. They suggest so we're talking about threesomes now, all right, people? They suggest that you got to be open and honest about your sexual fantasies. Maybe watching some threesome porn together to see if it turns them on. Watch them low-key like...
Hey, hear her out.
Okay. And lastly, having a heart-to-heart about each other's sexual boundaries.
Oh my goodness.
Tony, how would you approach this conversation?
Okay, speaking from the male perspective.
Yes.
As a man, men in the room, you have to.
I'm the one.
This is what you got to do. You have to let the women feel like they're leading you into that. You can't be the guy that's like, suggesting it, because there's nothing more awkward than saying to two girls like, hey, and they're like, what? You're like, well, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant to say, y'all, we all cool, right?
They're like that
You
whole
gotta
top row right
you
there.
gotta let
that are
them
like,
lead.
Look at that top row. They are like, no, I'm not
them
having
lead.
it. Don't try me.
Wait, no.
Listen.
He's onto something, because guess what, ladies? He's right if you were to do this, because if anything goes wrong, or if you start feeling a certain way, or you want to back out, or you get jealous, at the end of the day, who comes to blame?
Right.
You.
It was
you
your
can't
idea.
blame him.
It was your idea, right?
Yes.
So you
She's
have to let
still
the
gonna
women,
blame him.
have to let the women feel like they're leading you into it. Yeah.
Who came up with this topic? That's what I want to know. Because obviously, our audience, the studio audience, is not feeling the threesomes.
Wait, like literally.
No. They saying they not feeling the
Yeah,
threesome.
thank you.
They're on television. Of course they're gonna say that.
There's my sister right there. She got 2 thumbs up.
There you go. There you go.
Come on.
Let them know you down.
No, I hear you. This is a very dangerous territory for
Right.
many couples.
Oh my
Right.
God.
Because most people can't handle what's about to happen when emotions flow.
Well, first of all, in my opinion, I think a threesome should be done if you're in a relationship, not a marriage. That for me, I feel like you made vows, y'all gonna be together, y'all stuck with each other. That's it. That's how I feel. Now, if you're in a relationship, then maybe, because that's when you're supposed to, experiment anyway, when you're not married.
Yes.
I don't understand. Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Some people
No, 'cause
might
I don't
say
wanna
to
get
you
preachy.
that could feel like a punishment to a married man. Some people could say that why is it that the guy got to have more fun when he was single when technically the time of your life should be with your wife? Some could say that.
Right, but that's
Well-
Hence why guys say they don't want to get married because of the
Tony.
ball and chain.
Right. Well, I'm not sharing my girl with nobody.
Okay. Not even another girl. Really?
I'm selfish like that. But if I'm single and I'm playing the field and I'm messing with this girl and she's like, hey, my friend kind of said you was cute too and she gonna put it together,
Yes.
go right ahead.
What
Okay,
if
so-
your wife wanted that?
If my wife wanted it.
Yes.
What if you wanted it?
What if Okay, this is the thing. I think the man has to be receptive to that sort of thing, and if your man's not into
How
that,
would you ask?
I wouldn't ask, because mine, you know what I mean? Like, if your man's not if your man's not into that thing, you would know that. I think by the time you marry, if we're
So
talking about
Israel not
marriages-
into that?
No. Like, if I was to approach,
I'm messing with her.
no,
y'all,
I know, I know.
okay?
But like, my thing was, by the time you marry somebody, don't you know these things? Like, if he's gonna be down for that or if he's not gonna be, you know.
So let's
Don't
just
marry
pretend,
nobody that you don't know if they're into that or not.
Let's just pretend that you're not married, right?
Yes.
And you in a relationship, and you need a threesome. So you want a threesome.
Well, if you're married, you could just force it on them. If a man walks in a room and the situation's set up, he might be receptive.
No.
suddenly,
I don't
No.
think
I
you
also
ever
think
force
some of them would tell you that they're not into it because they want to be like, baby, I only want you. You the only thing
Of
I look
course.
at. And if the opportunity was there for them, they might take it.
Yes.
They might,
But I think at the end of the day, the most
You would
important thing,
never.
if you do get into that, is
That's
you
your
got to set some ground rules. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what
there
are
gotta
the
be some-
ground
What would be the ground rules? What are the ground rules?
What's the rules?
I think the rules, it depends on the couple, but I think some of them have to be like,
Is she uglier than me? Is that
right?
Yes.
Come on.
Possibly.
You got to set some rules. Like, it depends on your level of security. I don't think it should be a person you know. It should be a person that you don't know. It should be like a stranger. You want to touch your friends that way?
I don't know. Some people might feel more comfortable if it's like their homegirl that they know. I'm just letting you know, some people might feel more comfortable.
I am in the hair salon.
I don't know how you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how random chick
Right.
number X
Right.
washes up. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
man.
Right.
What about like on vacations? There are people that meet people
Yeah,
in other
sometimes-
countries.
right.
You know you're never gonna see them again.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
but-
less English they speak, the better.
You know that relationship
Don't
can't
know
be.
a lot about it, don't you, Jeannie?
I just, no. 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 Hey, don't throw me under like that. This is our show. No, I'm just saying, obviously, I think every single person has thought about this. Whether you shut it down cold turkey or not, you've thought about it. And
Right.
even when you do, you know what your constraints are. You know what boundaries you have to have. And I think that it is dangerous. I think you're asking to break up if it happens.
Well,
because
if
there's
a
too much that can
girl,
happen.
if a girl has a threesome,
Yes.
right? Should she have it with a girl or a boy?
A girl.
No,
A
well, hold
boy?
up. Well,
Tony?
speaking from the male perspective,
Okay.
a man and two women is a beautiful threesome.
Yeah.
Two men and a woman.
better.
2 men and a woman is called the devil's threesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
That's what we call it, the devil's threesome.
Wait,
Because
wait.
it's not cool.
I'm pretty sure the devil.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the devil was involved in both types of threesomes. I don't think God wanted anything to do with that.
But listen, I agree. I agree.
Facts. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
I agree with what you
Yes,
said
yes.
earlier. It's like if you get to this point where you're discussing threesomes, you should have all of this out in
Yes.
the open before you get
I
into
just
this
think
or
at the
marriage.
end of the day, one eggplant is perfect for the party. Move on.
Boom.
That's it.
We have to take a break,
All
but
right.
there's more girl chat on the way right after this with our guest bro host, Tony Rock. Don't go anywhere. You're watching The Real. It just got real.
Welcome back to The Real. Tam Tam's out sick today, but filling in is our guest bro host. Tony Rock is in the house. All right, let's get back to more girl
Let's
chat.
go, let's go.
Now, we've all been there. You're scrolling through the gram, and boom, all of a sudden, your pictures won't load because the Wi-Fi goes down.
Oh, no.
Scary moment, folks. What are you supposed to do? Well, the latest Twitter hashtag challenge, when the Wi-Fi goes down, has all the answers. User at hepatitis A to Z.
Nice name.
Come on, people. Said, I have to call everyone and have them describe what they ate and to tell me inspiring words, because you don't see pictures anymore, so now you gotta explain the food that you take pictures of. And at Craig Flynn 1 said, I get mad at my neighbor for not paying his bill.
Wow.
So when the Wi-Fi goes down, do you signal for help? What do you do?
First of all, why is his name hepatitis A
I
to
cannot.
Z?
Okay.
He got all of
He
it.
got bigger problems than the Wi-Fi
Yes,
going down.
yes,
Than hepatitis A to Z.
Dude.
But I'm not on my phone that much.
You're not
I don't-
addicted to your phone?
Yeah, I'm not addicted. I come home, phone, I throw it on the couch and I forget about it. I live in real life. I don't live on the
That's
phone.
actually
that.
really good.
That's really dope.
Really good, yeah.
Wi-Fi goes down, I wouldn't even know until somebody said something.
It can be annoying, but I'm old enough to remember when I didn't have Wi-Fi. So I know that there's called reading, and there's going out, and there's going to dinner and talking to friends and having a good time and living your life. So
Right.
that's what I do.
Yeah.
What a concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, wow, you know.
I think that when you don't have Wi-Fi, when you have it, it's convenient to you, so you're always up on it. It's too easily available.
Right.
But when it's gone, that's when you remember. Like, I actually miss the days on the airplanes when there was no Wi-Fi, because then you caught up on everything that you love to do. You don't like that? Why is your face scared, Adrian?
Nah, I'm not gonna make it on the airplane without the Wi-Fi though.
But I loved it.
My
That was
mom
the
be
good
sending me
time.
messages back and forth. Mamita, you're gonna be fine. Jesus is with you. Like, I need that. She's pep talking me all the 6 hours back from New York to here. So I do need Wi-Fi on the
Yeah.
plane. But you guys know my house has no service. If you don't come into my house, walk in and connect to the Wi-Fi,
Yes.
it's a black hole. Like, you will
Right.
not get a phone call, nothing. So when the Wi-Fi's out, I just get to explain to everybody why I didn't answer your call, why I didn't respond to you, why I'm
You
not
use it
responding.
as an excuse.
100%.
Oh.
Another excuse for women to use for why they didn't call you back.
Exactly. My Wi-Fi was out, and you know my house is a black hole.
Okay, well, you know what? But what was the old-fashioned way? Because on my computer, I think I still have a landline, so I
Like-
can plug up.
Do you still have a
And I have an
landline?
old
You got like a
computer,
dial-up.
and I have a dial-up. I still
That
have
literally
it.
is.
But I'm an engineer. I keep my stuff. I have my electronics. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you
It's
know,
actually safer. You should have a landline just in case anything happens.
ain't that gonna happen to me, baby?
Crazy thing is, I actually don't have a landline
That's stupid.
in my house, because even now when you get the packages with cable and all of that, they make everything go through Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So if my Wi-Fi goes down, I have no phone. Why am I telling everybody all my business? I'm gonna have no phone. I have nothing.
Yeah.
Do you have a car? You can walk.
Adrian ain't driving no.
Yeah, I have a landline.
Oh, yeah,
I have a home phone. I have a landline for when
You
I
do?
order food to the house, or if I call an Uber, because you know I can't
have a
put Tony
phone.
Rock on the Uber. Then they're like, we know where he's picking him up from. We know where he
But
lives.
you still have
we know where we
data
drop him
and
off.
roaming.
But
so.
even my phone, like my house phone,
Right.
is connected to the Wi-Fi that's connected to my.
Oh yeah, no,
cable
mine's is.
service.
I have this
It
one.
was
I have
a
this phone.
package.
Shut up. No, you don't.
I have this phone. Like click, click, click. I have the piece you hold to your ear. And,
No way.
Yeah. See, we old school. We
can't.
we not gonna be down. Y'all ain't gonna be able to communicate, but we will. Old
We're
folks
gonna be
good
on the
for
grid. Yes.
Do what you gotta do.
love
We
it.
gotta take a break right now, but don't go anywhere because there's so much more girl chat right after this. You are watching The Real.
Welcome back. It's getting juicy over over here. Tam is feeling a little under the weather today, but she'll be back with us very, very soon. Let's get right back into some more.
Yes.
All right. You know what that sound is. Oh my God! Tam is calling our hotline bling.
Caller, what's your
Oh
name
my
and
God.
what is that cutie's name and where are you from?
Hi, my name is Joe, and this is my son Jackson.
Hi, Jackson.
Jackson is everything. Oh my God,
Oh my
this
God.
little man.
What is Jackson eating?
He's eating pizza.
I want some. He's so cute.
Okay, so that means you're watching us. Where are you calling us from again?
New York City, Queens.
Yes.
New York is Fox 5. Now I hear that
I love
you
it.
are in college. So what are you studying?
Yes, I'm studying child and youth studies, and my goal is to then become a life coach and work with children and youth who were exposed to trauma and just hard times when they were younger.
Oh,
That
we
is
need
cool.
you.
Thank
We
you
need
so
Thank
much
you.
for doing
that,
We
yes.
need that. Well, I have to ask you, you're pretty smart. Are you fluent in emoji?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Ah, yes, I love her.
love
She's
it.
got some flavor already. We're gonna put your emojinies to the test. So Adrienne has 3 paddles, okay? Each one has a classic emoji on it, but Aid doesn't know which emoji. She's gonna hold her paddle up, then you have to act out the emoji to the best of your ability. She's gonna guess which emoji it is, and for each one you get right, you and Jackson are going home with $100. Each one.
For each one.
Look at Jackson. Jackson like,
Jackson like $100. What?
I know.
I love it.
Here we go. Ready?
okay, hold up your first paddle.
Smiling really hard. Big smile.
That's it.
Okay. Okay.
All right, second paddle.
Next one.
Kissy face. Kissy face.
Yes.
Blowing a kiss.
All
Yes.
right, you got $200
Ding,
so
ding.
far.
Stay on
Yes,
it.
yes.
Let's see the third one. Third paddle.
Oh, girl.
Oh, mean face, angry face.
Yes.
Angry
That's
face.
it. That's it.
Yes. 3 for 3. Girl, that means you got $300 in your pocket.
Yes.
I love it.
How old is Jackson?
He's 20 months.
20 months? Can he
cute.
say,
Oh my-
does he talk?
Can he say hi? Can he wave?
He talks nonstop. Say hi. Say hi.
Oh my God. I'm dead.
Oh.
Hi, boo-boo.
Jackson, I love you.
Oh, my God.
Jackson is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
We are
And he's
so
like,
in
I know I'm
love.
not supposed to eat with my
I
mouth,
love you
talk with my
guys
mouth.
so much. This
Thank
is such
you.
an honor. I love you, ladies. You're all so beautiful, so inspirational.
Thank you.
I watch
Thank
you
you.
guys
Thank you.
We love you.
Thank you for playing with us, Joe. We are going to be back with more of the real right after this. Bye, Jackson.
Bye, Jackson. Welcome back. Tamara's out sick today. Get well soon, Tam Tam. Now, spring is around the corner and it's about time to step out and enjoy the weather. Invite your friends over because we're going to show you how to throw an outdoor party on a dime. This is Backyard Boogie on a budget. And joining us today to make sure your party is a hit is a mother, author, and lifestyle expert, Miss Jazz Smollett. Hey, I am so glad you are here, girl. Now, you have set up this lovely backyard shindig for us today. So what is your first tip?
Okay, so first off, you want to get yourself a long table.
Okay.
It's very communal. It lets everyone be able to sit together, eat together, and talk. And that's what makes dinner parties great, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
And you can get a long table at any party supply rental store for like under $10.
Wow.
And then on
Okay.
top of that, you want to go to any fabric store and just pick out the style of fabric that you love. For here, our spring theme, we got a floral pattern, and have them just cut it the size of your table. And
Nice.
you don't have to sew either. So you can hem this with
I
fabric
see.
glue. Yeah, if you don't
So
sew.
smart.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I love this. Well, this table obviously looks absolutely beautiful. So, Jazz, tell us about the place settings.
So the place settings, that's like the funnest part to me, okay? Because you get to go to thrift stores or garage sales and find these beautiful floral plates. They do not have to match. You can do mix and match plates. You can find these at most thrift stores for like under $1.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a great
These
deal.
are beautiful.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you want to go off the beaten path though with thrift shops.
Okay.
That's the thing about thrifting, so that you can get things that are less picked over, and
Yes.
so you get them for cheaper.
I love the idea that they're all completely different. They don't have to
I
match.
like it.
That's awesome.
All right, so tell us what you did for seating.
So for seating, you can also, again, thrift shops, or you can do estate sales, you can do garage sales, or what have you, and just get a bunch of mixed-match chairs. They can be old chairs, and then you're just gonna make them new with some spray paint. You do all different colors for your spring theme.
So good. I even love how that one was done, where it's half and half.
I love
That's
that
so
half
cute.
and half.
Yeah, that's actually to show you, well, the before and after.
But I actually
you
like it like
just
that.
showed it before. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that. Like, it's like whatever
like it like
floats your
that?
boat.
I like
I like it.
Hey, it
I
works.
love this. Okay, now these are awesome tips, but what can we do for the centerpiece? I notice you have something gorgeous here.
So yes, I'm glad you asked about
Okay.
that, because since it's spring, spring is all about renewal and abundance, and fruit and flowers really symbolize abundance. You want it overflowing with fruits that are in season. So you have berries, grapefruits, lemons, apricots, you know, and you can even put some flowers and some herbs in there if you want. And then on top of that, you can put some flowers onto your napkin and use it like a napkin ring. You tie some twine around
Love
it and
this.
stick little flowers in there.
And what
it's pretty.
exactly is this in? Because this is so pretty
yes.
here too.
Yes, thank you for asking. So that's a hat box.
Oh,
Again, a thrift
so
shop.
creative.
Yeah, you can use a hat box.
That's genius. It looks so beautiful.
I mean, so.
These are so, Lonnie, can you wait for us to be done with our segment?
You didn't
These
even
are
say
some-
grace.
I did.
These are awesome tips, Jazz, but now we all know that you can't have a party without bomb food. So tell us about that.
That Lonnie's already started eating.
Enjoy, enjoy. Yeah, of course. You want to have a variety of different food to keep your guests happy, because
Okay.
that's, you know, that's a major part of a dinner party,
Yes.
obviously. My favorite part is to have a beautiful cake. So I brought for you guys to try my vanilla rose pound cake, and it has a little rose water in it. So it gives a hint of a floral note, perfect for spring celebrating.
Adrian's
Go
going
in.
for
Let's
it.
Stop.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna throw it
and
in.
start
Right,
eating.
girl. Try it.
Me too. Thanks, Jazz.
Yeah.
We are,
Thank you.
oh my gosh, this is delicious.
I'm gonna take a little.
I love anything that has rose in it, so good. We are
my
ready to get this
God.
party started. Yes, hella good. So good. Jazz, thank you so much for stopping by and giving us these awesome tips.
Of course.
And this amazing pound cake. If you want the recipe on her vanilla rose pound cake, head on over to thereal.com. You can also find this recipe and more in Jazz's and her siblings' new cookbook titled The Family Table. It's coming out in April. I can't wait to see that. We have to take a quick break, but don't move. We're coming right back with
delicious.
more of The Real. I'll be eating this.
Welcome back. Tamara is out sick today, so we are sending you so much love. Tam, feel better. Now you know our next guest as one of the stars in the heartfelt series, Touched by an Angel. Now she's inspiring others in her new book, Box of Butterflies. Please welcome the wonderful Roma Downey.
Welcome to the show. We're
Wait a minute, can we talk about those boots you have
Hey,
on that are
come
so fly? Look at
I
you.
love.
My husband picked these out for me. Aren't they crazy?
Yes, I
love 'em.
love. Great taste.
You don't always get a chance to wear your star boots. But on your show, I
Yes,
thought they
thank
would.
Exactly.
I love it.
Love it.
Well, first off, we have to say how sorry we are when we heard about the passing of Della Reese. I know that she was like a mother to you. We all loved her so much
Yes.
on the show.
Yes.
Loved her so much.
Yes.
She actually wrote the foreword to your new book. So what do you want people to know about her?
Gosh, she was just an amazing woman. She really was my mother. God brought us together, of that I am certain. And the relationship, if any of you saw Touched by an Angel, the relationship
Of course
on the
we saw
screen,
Touched by an
Definitely
Angel.
touched by an angel.
the relationship that we had on the screen together was reflected very much in our relationship off screen. And when she would get called to the set, they would have to give her like a 15-minute warning because she hugged everybody.
Oh,
She came in and she hugged everybody. It didn't matter.
I love that.
It didn't matter if you were the janitor or if you were the star, the director. She stopped and she saw God in everybody and she put their arms around them and she held them close.
Wow.
She's an extraordinary woman, extraordinary.
Thank you for that. So sweet.
I don't know if you know that's all old black women. They do that. Every old black woman, baby, come here, baby.
I love it.
It's so nice, though. You know, I remember when I first met her, and I'm originally from Ireland, and, you know, I can remember my parents still teaching me to stick my hand out, you know, to shake my hands and be polite. And I remember when for the day I first met her, I did that, and she just took me in her arms and gave me a giant hug. Now, when she first met my husband, she took him in her arms, and I just thought they were hugging. She was whispering in his ear. She said to him, "That's my baby girl. And if you hurt her, I will have you killed."
That's right, all day, Della Reese, all day.
That's awesome.
Now you said that you feel God's presence whenever you're near butterflies. What is it about butterflies?
Yeah, when my mom died when I was just a little girl, and my father took me up to the cemetery, and I brought a bunch of pansies. She loved pansies. She always said they looked like little butterflies. And when I put them on her grave, a real butterfly flew by, and my dad said, "Would you look at that wee butterfly? That could be the spirit of your mother right there." And so all through my life, butterflies have just shown up, you know, and not just in gardens. Obviously, we live in California, there are a lot of butterflies, but I'm talking about maybe a tattoo on somebody's wrist or a piece of jewelry, and they've always shown up at times when I've needed them the most, when I've needed a little bit of encouragement, and I love the symbolism of the butterfly, you know, because you could be a caterpillar one day not knowing that just around the corner is your wings. Just
let them know. Let them know. Let them know.
The title of your book is Box of Butterflies. I understand butterflies, so why the box?
Well, the box, almost like as if the box is your life and the butterflies are the blessings. And one year, my gift-giving husband, he who gave me the boots, he took me out for Valentine's Day out onto our garden, and he handed me a box. It was super light. And you know how you want to shake a gift? Sometimes you're like, I wonder what this is. Yeah. And he was like, no, don't shake it. And we went out into the garden, and I took the lid off the box, and out flew, you know, maybe 20 little butterflies. It was so romantic and beautiful. And I had been writing this book at the time, and I thought, this is the perfect title, Box of Butterflies, because I really believe that sometimes the obstacle shows up in your life. You don't know it's an opportunity. And I really wanted to remind people through this book that, you know, that we can either be the victims of our life or we can be the victors of our life.
Day.
And so that's what Box of Butterflies is about. With the grace of God, we can, you know, get wings and we can fly to our dreams.
Well, you know, someone else that flies is your husband, Mark Burnett.
Yes.
I mean, he is the creator of so many great TV, like
Always
Survivor, The Voice.
Shark Tank.
Oh my goodness. Are you two competitive?
That's my favorite.
Well, no, I'm not at all competitive, but my husband could, you know, he could race you to the coffee machine in the morning. He loves everything's a competition. But he, you know, he is very prolific and
Would you ever do a
creative.
show like Survivor, though?
Oh, my goodness. We used to go to the Survivor sets all the time. Jeff Probst is one of our dearest friends, and we would be down in these extraordinary islands that I had never even heard the name of before.
Right.
And you'd look around at all the contestants, and they're just covered in bites and lumps and insects. I'm like, oh no, I'll be at the hotel.
I get that. Well, before we let you go, we celebrate something that we call Fridays. It's the Fridays, but we say it's Frygays, and we have a signature drink here on the show.
Yeah.
But we noticed that on your Instagram every Friday you post a Dancing Friday gif of yourself using Jib Jab. What made you decide
That is too
to
cute.
start this tradition?
That is a grown adult woman right there, believe it or not.
I love it.
It's just, you know, listen, life can be hard, the week can feel long, and when Friday comes, man, you just gotta dance, right?
Thank you so much.
You're amazing. Thank you for chatting with us today. Her new book, Box of Butterflies, is available now wherever books are sold. We've got to fly into a quick break, but we'll be right back. You are watching The Real. Thank you, Roma.
Welcome back. Our girl Tam is out sick today, but she'll be back with us soon. Now we interrupt our regularly scheduled program with a special shopping report on some of the best deals sweeping the nation. This is Steals on The Real. As the top authority on steals and deals, it's our duty to bring you the story first. And we've got reporters across the nation satelliting in to do just that. Team, who has the best deal?
I do.
I got it. I know I got it.
Right here, right
One
here.
at a time, please. Adrian, you're live. We're coming to you first.
Thanks, Lonnie. I've been able to put my hands on a pair of these. Yes, blingy hoops. Priced so low, it's sending America into a frenzy.
And that's why we called in our resident price drop expert, Shay, with morningsave.com. She's standing by in the newsroom with an update. Shay, what's the 411 on these earrings?
Okay, Lonnie, I am obsessed with classic hoop earrings, and it doesn't get any chicer than these stunners by Piatella. So they come in gold, rose gold, stainless steel, and black stainless steel plating. So they're really high quality. I'm wearing them right now. And can we talk about the bling on these? Each pair is laced with cubic zirconia on both sides, so they give you that extra sparkle. Every girl needs a great set of hoops like this, whether you're heading for a night out or dressed super casual in jeans. These are the perfect accessory to complete your look. And as a bonus, hoops never go out of style, right? So these run as high as $90, right? But our deal's 76% off at just $22. Pretty good.
Thank you, Adrian and Shay, for that special report. And as a note to our viewers, you should get yours while they're still on the shelves. Now, moving on to Jeannie to see what she's dug up. Jeannie?
Oh, yes. Hi, Lonnie. This just in. Oh, Emeril Lagasse, the band man himself, has put out a knife that has everybody's needs.
Well, that looks very sharp, Jeannie. Ha, ha, ha. But with so many knives on the market to choose from, let's bring in Shay to give us the details. Shay?
Okay, so my hubby and I have been on the hunt for new knives for our kitchen, and when I discovered this set by Emeril, I knew I had to bring them to you ladies. So let's talk about these knives. They're color-coded, so they're super easy to identify. They're non-stick, have a nice soft grip, and as you can see, they basically get you every single knife that you need for cooking. But it gets better. This is not only a 6-piece knife set, it also comes with 4 non-stick bendable cutting mats, one for poultry, fish, meat, and veggies. But I'll cut to the chase. This set is priced as high as $90, but our deal is just $29, which is 68% off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks, ladies, for that in-depth report. And now we shift directions to the expose on new technology in the beauty industry. Tony?
Yes, Lonnie. I know some ladies struggle with putting on lashes, but here's something to make things easier. Boom! Magnetic lashes.
Wow.
Shay is back with the exclusive. Shay?
Thank you so much, Tony. And ladies, I wear Ardell Wispy lashes almost every single day. I'm wearing them right now, and I have for years. But magnetic lashes are revolutionary. It's time to try for yourself what everyone has been talking about. Forget having to deal with sticky glue that can damage your natural lashes. These beauties are so easy to not only apply, but to remove as well. Simply place one lash on top of your own lashes and one underneath. They magnetically connect, and you have stunning lashes all day long. Yes. So this 2-pack of lashes is priced as high as $40, but our deal, $24, which is 40% off. Yeah.
Wow. Thanks, Shay. We can't beat these deals.
Wait a minute. Wait. The national conversation is so heavy around this item, I couldn't wait until the next broadcast. I had to bring it to you directly.
Adrian, you already have the next item, all right? You're such an awesome journalist.
Thanks, Lonnie. Okay, here's the scoop. What's a party without music? And this. Bluetooth speaker is chic and powerful. Shay, come on back and do your thing.
All right, girl. Now, I have seen so many Bluetooth speakers, but never any as chic as this. These are by Braven Lux, and they not only look so pretty, but they are built to last. So this compact speaker is water resistant, has a built-in power bank, so you can actually charge your phone, and it gives you over 12 hours of wireless playtime on one single charge. Oh, and did I mention incredible sound quality? So you can throw this puppy in your purse and bring the party with you wherever you go. So this is priced as high as $100, but our deal, $29, which is 71% off. Yeah.
That's what I call good reporting. If you're interested in any of these items and want more in-depth reporting, head over to thereal.com for more information. For everyone here, I'm Lonnie Love signing off from this special report, this special shopping report. Just leave it in there. We're gonna take a break, but don't move. We're coming right back with more of The Real.
did you have a blast co-hosting
I
with
had a
us,
blast.
ladies?
I have increased my female fan base.
Yes.
I had a good time. Next time I'm in the hair salon, I'm gonna be like, girl, you better get you a box of butterflies and talk about threesome and have some of that rose pound cake and all that. I
Yes,
know
bring
everything.
that. That'll get the girls.
I will do that.
I love it. We loved having you. Thanks again to Roma Downey for joining us as well.
Yes.
Love her. And a huge thanks to you guys at home and our studio audience. You guys really know how to party.
Come on.
Enjoy today, folks. And we'll see you right back here next time on
The Real